Hey there, you great people. I hope you're so well. Thank you for tuning into my channel once again on this very rare day, which is actually a bright and sunny evening here in Cornwall. As you can probably see in front of you, I've got a new high gear portable barbecue here from the Go Outdoors store. I've stacked it up for now with paper and some twigs. However, I have my wheelbarrow here with some proper wood in, and obviously my plate with my tongs, long lighter, fork. I've got a knife in my pocket and a few other bits and pieces, obviously the wood as well, and the grill there. Today is all about skewers, by the way. On this barbecue I'm going to be doing 2 jumbo raw king prawn skewers, 2 bacon skewers and 1 beefsteak skewer. Once I've got this lit, which will be in a moment, I'll explain to you as I'm putting the food on what I've seasoned each of the skewers with. I really hope you enjoy this video. So as you see, we've just lit the barbecue and we've got some of the slightly harder wood like this on there, a bit of rosewood, a bit of sycamore, and a bit of chestnut I think is on there, and pine of course as well. We're going to let this burn down, top it up a few more times, get a good bed of coals to cook on, and then we'll be getting our first skewer on this barbecue. So I'm slowly building a nice bed of coals with this wood on the barbecue. I'm going to show you a little sneak peek in my bag as well. Hopefully you can see properly. This is the 5 skewers I prepared, like I was saying earlier. Bacon steak skewer with onion, yellow pepper and tomato. 1 beefsteak skewer with yellow pepper, onion and tomato also. And 2 jumbo king prawn skewers with onion, yellow pepper and tomato once again. I think first of all, just a little light bite, I'm going to do one of these jumbo raw king prawns. Give it a few minutes for this to die down slightly and we'll get our first skewer on. One of the amazing looking and amazing smelling king prawn skewers, and when I do put it on I'll tell you how I've seasoned it. So the grill is perfect and ready to go now, and like I was saying, on here I have put the jumbo raw king prawns, onion, yellow pepper and tomato, and I've seasoned the prawns with lemon juice, a little bit of chili flake and chili powder, a little bit of coriander powder, some garlic powder and a little bit of ginger and paprika as well. We'll put this on the barbecue and we'll keep moving it and turning it every 20 or 30 seconds because this will probably only take about 5 minutes to cook, and I cannot wait to try it. I really can't. So if you can see through the smoke, that is our king prawn skewer done. The onions and peppers are slightly roasted and the prawns are definitely done. They take literally minutes, if that. I've done this for about 4 or 5 minutes, but I have been keeping it away from the flame. I did have. I'll give it another blow in a minute to get it going again. Believe me, it is not going out. I'm going to enjoy this as a final little touch. I'm going to squirt the prawns and the skewer with some of this lemon juice, which will add a little bit to it. Let's enjoy this, and the next time you see me in a moment, I'll put the next skewer on, which I think will be the beefsteak skewer. I've just eaten that king prawn skewer and it's absolutely great. This is a very thin beefsteak, one of the thin frying type steaks. I've cut up into little squares, and obviously I put the yellow pepper, the onion and the tomato on. The steak I've actually seasoned with salt, pepper, bit of garlic, bit of coriander powder, and then the white sauce you can see on the actual steak and on the skewer that I've rubbed in is actually horseradish sauce. Hopefully you've heard of it. I love horseradish with beef, like I love English mustard with beef. This time we're going with the horseradish for something a little bit different. I'm going to stick this off towards the edge of the barbecue and keep rotating and moving this, and we'll probably do it for about 6 or 7 minutes or so until the beef is nicely charred, and so are the onions and the peppers, and we will then tuck in and enjoy the skewer. So our beef skewer is now done and looking and smelling absolutely delicious. I ended up doing it for about 6 or 7 minutes on the flame and around the flame just to char the beef, the peppers, the onion and the tomato. That looks really, really good, and I've already felt the beef. It's really nice and tender and gorgeously smoked. For once, I'm going to complete one of these barbecues, even though it doesn't look like it. We are losing light. It is now only 8:15, but it's going dark by about 9 o'clock, fully dark by now. So we're losing light already and getting towards the end of the summer, unfortunately. Next up, so I'm going to show you each of the skewers. One of each of the skewers is going to be one of those amazing bacon steak skewers, which I'll explain in a moment when I put on the barbecue what I have seasoned it with. So as promised, before we lose light, for once I will actually show you one each of the skewers before we end up in darkness. This obviously is bacon offcuts, or butcher's bacon. You buy the big packs quite cheap. I've cut it into cubes, and obviously I've put yellow pepper, onion and tomato on. I've seasoned the actual bacon and the skewer with black pepper, pink Himalayan sea salt, a little bit of garlic, and I've rubbed, if you can see, some amazing yellow English hot mustard into it. We'll put this on the barbecue, and these are quite big chunks, if you can see through the smoke, and we'll probably do this for about 10 minutes, alternating between the flame and the rest of the barbecue. As you can probably see, this bacon skewer is not far off done. It doesn't look like it, but it doesn't need cooking for that long, especially if I turn it over. It looks pretty good. And yes, I'm using the assistance of the official GoPro modification light on top of this mod frame on this GoPro. Thank you so much for watching anyway. I'm probably lit up like a Christmas tree right now in front of this light, which is so bright. But thank you for watching. Like I said, for once I will end one of these videos before absolute darkness. I've shown you each one of the skewers, the king prawn skewer, the steak skewer and the bacon skewer, and I've told you what I seasoned them with. If you're watching this video still now, could you please in the comments tell me what you do on barbecues, what are your favourite barbecue items to cook and what you season them with. Please tell me that in the comments, because I'm interested, and maybe I'll recreate some of your barbecue delights myself and record it for YouTube. Remember, I've always got loads going on this channel, Paul B. Hostin 85, and in a few days I will be going to Bude on the bus once again, and I'll either be fishing the River Neat for the mullet, or maybe the breakwater or the beach for bass, mackerel and all sorts of other things to catch in the sea, or hopefully catch. Remember, I've got 500 odd other videos on this great channel, which is of course Paul B. Hostin 85. And now please do me a favour and go down below, please like this video, especially subscribe, share it with everyone and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching another one of these barbecue videos, which is all about skewers, and I'll see you all later.